Okay, chapter 3.2 is about slope, and slope is just what it sounds like. It it has a rise and it has a run, and it could go either direction. This slope has a positive rise, that's a positive direction up. Actually, rise. It's supposed to be an R, but I can't get it to write. There we go. Rise and a run. Okay, and that's the direction. Okay, so we're going up and we're going up, which is a positive rise, and we're going to the right, which is a positive run. This slope over here has a negative rise. It has a fall, and it has a positive run. Okay, so we have this is a positive slope over here, and this is a negative slope. So we have positive and negative. And what happens is when we're graphing, we have lines that we graph, and we have to try to plot them using algebra. We're really talking about the change in y. Say we have a point on this line and a point on this line. We want to figure out how much it's changed as it goes on. I have to pause and get some graph paper. Okay, here we go. Let me start with a new one. We're gonna paste something that I just copied. There we go. There's some graph paper, and we're going to go ahead and plot a point. We'll plot this one. Let's see, maybe there we go. This one is 0, 0, and this point over here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've gone up, so we've got 6, 4, and you guys should recognize how this stuff works. Oh, that wasn't, let's do a little better there. Okay, from 3. Okay, so we've got this line that goes forever in both directions. I suppose if I want to make it look right, I go like that. Okay, and our slope is the change in the rise over the change in run. So we have rise over run, and it looks just like a fraction. And I'm going to start at 0, 0, and I'm going to go up 4, and I'm going to go over 6. So my rise is 4, positive 4, and my run is positive 6, which can be simplified down to 2/3. And if I were to actually draw that, I can see that I kind of go through that point right here. So I could go up 2 and over 2, up 2 and over 2. So I went a total of up 4 and over 6, but there's another point that's actually on the line. You can see that there's not really a point here. There's not really a point here. There is a point here. And if we were to go up 2 more, there'd be a point here. We could see that we'd rise again 2 and run again 3. So up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3, up 2 over 3. And that just keeps on going, and that's what makes that line. Every line has its own slope. This happens to be a slope of 2/3. If I draw another line, and say I'll draw a negative slope this time, we'll go to like that, and we'll put a point in right here. I'm trying to draw a point. Oh, there we go. Point here and a point here. This point is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's at -7. And our positive is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. -7, 9. And this one is at 0, 6. Because that's 5 and 6. So this point is -7, 9 over 0, 6. And this slope actually drops 1, 2, 3 and runs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it has a drop of 3, which is a negative. We started up here, we go down 3, and we go over 7. Now we always have the rise on top and the run on the bottom of the fraction. I could just as easily do a run of 7 and then a fall of 3, but we have to make sure that the run is always on the bottom and that the rise is always on the top. That way we get things that work. They work for everybody. So again, it's the change in the y value change in y over change in x. And if we do that real quickly again, I wonder if I can move this over. Oh, I didn't want to make it bigger. I just wanted to move it. Let's see. There we go. So again, say I have something real easy like this one, and we're gonna there we go, and we're gonna pick this line out. Oops, picked the wrong one. This one right here. There we go. Okay, so this one is 0, 0. And this one is 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is a pretty simple one. But the change in y, remember this is the x and this is the y, and this is the x and this is the y. So the change in y means that you take y, 4, take away 0, over 4, take away 0, and the x. So we take the two y's and subtract them, 4 take away 0. We take the two x's and subtract them, 4 take away 0. And we get 4/4, which is equal to 1. So the slope goes up 1, over 1. Could look like that. So we could see that it goes up 1 over 1. Rise, run, rise, run, rise, run. Super important. The things that we're talking about, this is not going away. So you're going to subtract the y's on top for the rise, and you're going to subtract the change in x for the run, and that becomes a fraction, and sometimes it simplifies down to a whole number. I think that pretty much shows you everything you need to know for this lesson.